Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to Nintendo's Indie World. Hold on, let me just turn this off. Turn this on. Turn this off. Yeah, it's about to start like literally in a minute, so I just finished doing some stuff and letting people know. Before we start, let me just double check. Hello Zen, thanks for joining the stream. Purple looks good. Red looks good. Green looks good. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, everything is good. Let me remove that bot real quick. No, thank you. We're just gonna ban. There we go. Got rid of that bot, and there we go. Okay, let's see. There we go. It's already 9, so I should probably let me just double remove. There we go. Okay, make sure. Okay, my mic's on. Let me just hit. Yes, live. Let me hit start recording now, because probably just gonna start in a second. There we go. Oh, I was just playing this game not too long ago. This game is dope. Anyone, y'all guys should really check out Zen's Attack. I was surprised they got this going on the Switch. Everyone was asking for the Switch port of this game. I'm actually excited to play this game though. This is actually a great game to start off the Direct though, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, this is dope. Is it gonna be? I know it's gonna be on Switch too. I'm not sure Switch 1 can run it though. I doubt it. Oh.
Hola a tothom, sóc en David.
I jo l'Àngel.
Som dels Encoders.
So they delayed it. Oh, because they told me it was gonna come out as spring.
En un tren acrobàtic a través d'un Japó.
They told me they were gonna come out as spring, so that I kind of figured that. I kind of figured it was gonna get delayed. Sadly, I figured that. Dang.
Ens hem inspirat moltíssim a la cultura japonesa i en l'energia dels jocs arcade clàssics per crear un món que es senti expressiu, rebel i molt ràpid.
Avui tenim el plaer d'anunciar un parell de coses molt emocionants. En primer lloc, que Dance Attack sortirà el 17 de juny amb una skin de tren exclusiva per a Nintendo Switch 2.
I en segon lloc, avui més tard, tindreu disponible a la Nintendo eShop una demo
Okay, that's
de
dope.
Dance Attack per a Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
All aboard for the latest indie world. I'm Marissa.
And I'm Thomas. We're excited to showcase another packed lineup of new indies headed to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
Forgive me, but I can't wait to introduce this next game coming to Nintendo Switch. Let's take a look.
안녕하세요. 한국게임개발사 드림.
Oh, is that a real dog or that's a fake dog?
안녕하세요. 프로그래머 류성중입니다. 마이리를 퍼피는 실제로 제가 입에 키웠던 강아지 봉구와 함께했던 이야기에 꿈과 소망을 더해 만든 게임입니다. 가장 개인적인 것이 가장 창의적인 것이다 라는 말처럼 마이리를 퍼피가 만남과 이별 그리고 재해에 관한 우리 모두의 이야기로 여러분들의 마음속에 남게 되면 좋겠습니다.
게임 속 귀여운 강아지들은 팀의 모든 아티스트들이 쏟아부은
Okay, that's a real dog. That's a real dog. Okay, that's a real dog. Just want to make sure.
마음속에 감동으로 기억되는 작품이 되면 좋겠습니다.
감사합니다.
Wait, they
There's an
died?
old saying that when you depart from this world, the dog who went ahead will warmly welcome you.
A heartwarming hope at the core of the wonderfully wholesome My Little Puppy, a new adventure inspired by the
My Little
director's own
Puppy.
Welsh Corgi.
Play as Bongu, a rescued dog and bestest boy who, after a simple yet joyful life, crosses the rainbow bridge to doggy heaven.
After what seems like an eternity, Bongu awakes from a nap to a familiar scent, his daddy.
Embark on a journey to meet Bongu's dad, an expedition out of doggy heaven and into the afterlife that may hold unexpected dangers.
Just as Bongu's dad once rescued him, it's his turn to return the favor in My Little
Yeah, I can
Puppy,
tell that's a
bounding
Switch
its
1
way onto
game.
Nintendo Switch, May 29th.
Next up, let's take a look at some indies headed for Nintendo Switch 2, including some also headed to Nintendo Switch.
I'm so excited.
Wait,
Ho!
this is the same people that made that one.
Introducing the high-flying follow-up to the ultimate friend-flinging party game.
Yeah, I know this game. It's made by the same developers that I know the Party Crashers played this game, or they played the older games of what the developers made.
Each player needs to grab and release at just the right moment to form chains.
I already know
Anyone losing
Soph
grip,
is about to
it
be
can
a
send the
troll.
whole
I
group
can
to
just
victory.
hear Nick screaming at Sophus right now.
Thrilling exotic locations like a medieval land, a space station, and of course, a kitchen.
In each one, play with brand new mechanics like rocket navigation, coordinated cookery, and plenty of other surprises.
Swing into action with local 4-player co-op or online multiplayer, a franchise first. Plus, game share is supported, so if one player has the game, they can share it locally or online with up to 3 other players.
That's dope.
Get ready to get a grip in Heave-Ho 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this summer.
That's actually pretty dope.
At the end of the day, there's nothing like closing up shop, throwing on some comfy clothes, and
Dungeon diving for wondrous relics?
I was going to say having a nice hot cup of cocoa, but that works too.
In Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, continue your double life as a crafty merchant by day and a fearless adventurer by night.
Will is back in business.
Dang, the game
after
kinda
an
looks dope.
interdimensional collector seizes control of their beloved village and dungeons. Will and the other townsfolk are forced to find a new home.
Now, settled in the town of Tresna, it's up to you to set up a new shop and grow it into the thriving heart of the village's prosperity.
Dive into vibrant dimensions brimming with shiny loot and pesky enemies. Then vanquish them using an extensive combat system with different weapon types and flashy combos.
Don't forget your trusty backpack. It's your best friend while collecting loot, so make sure to carefully arrange your treasure to maximize your profits.
Trust your instincts to plot clever routes through your dungeon runs. The further you delve, the greater the rewards. How far will you dare to go?
After each escapade, put your hard-earned treasure on sale. That's where your shop owner charm will shine. Grow and decorate your shop, get to know your customers, and set your prices to score the perfect deal.
Go from castaway to friendly neighbor, and find a new home among the stranded. In Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, opening up shop
Okay,
on the
no
Nintendo Switch 2
release
system
date.
this year.
Hello, we're the team behind Widow.
I want
Do you
that
remember
plush.
a time when your backyard and neighborhood streets felt like the entire world?
Yeah, back in the good old days when people wasn't on their phone all the time and kids actually went outside.
Сердце нашей истории, и она так-то собрала нас вместе.
Denn auch wenn wir erwachsen sind, ist diese Magie aus unserer Kindheit nie verschwunden.
So from all of us here, we hope you enjoy the game. Thanks.
Hey, give me that plush though.
Wouldn't it be nice just to slow down and get back to when things were simpler?
It sure would.
Well, in Widow, you do just that. In this cozy diorama puzzle game,
To be honest, I don't play games like this that much, but I actually would play this. I'm not gonna
As you
lie.
place objects in their correct spots, each scene slowly fills with color and comes to life, revealing charming animations and delightful surprises.
follow the story of Foxy the Fox and Ben the Frog through a series of interconnected dioramas, each capturing a unique moment from their shared adventure.
The game adapts to your pace, while the narrator's voice keeps you company. Plus, plenty of funny characters and silly emotes are sure to put a smile on your face.
And mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, that's actually those mouse controls. I keep forgetting the Switch 2 even have mouse controls. Developers really don't use it. Even Nintendo don't use it sometimes.
The Unchosen has returned. Your village has been captured. All your friends and family are trapped in corrupted crystal, and it's all up to you to save them.
Shoot, that sounds like an adventure.
A mini-shoot adventure. Take control of a swift and responsive spaceship as you blast your
I'm
way
not
through
trying to
this modern
sound
twin-stick
harsh,
shooting twist
but
of the
why
classic
is
8-bit
the
Adventure
Indie
1.
Direct
Overcome bosses
is
in
better
intense
than
bullet
Nintendo,
bill
the
battles
last
by finding
Nintendo Direct,
primordial
the
powers
partner
that soup up your
showcase?
combat abilities.
You can also
'Cause I'm not gonna
upgrade your ship
lie,
by leveling up,
the
collecting
last
various items,
partner
and buying
showcase,
equipment.
Don't
was not the best. It had it was a 7 out of 10, but the Indie Direct right now, so far, is like a 9, almost 10 for me. I'm not trying to sound hard, but still.
A beautiful world to discover at your own pace.
Explore lush caverns, ancient temples, and sunken cities. Each environment full of its own unique treasures, challenges, and secrets.
Take on the Unchosen in Mini-Shoot Adventures, flying onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems later today.
Oh, that's dope. It comes out today. What the heck is this?
What is the dark? Is it ugly and cruel? Is it a place for monstrosities? For fools lost in the woods? A terrible void where all your nightmares come true.
Hi, I'm Bryce.
And I'm Jambel, and we're devs on the team making Rotwood here at Clay Entertainment in Vancouver, Canada. We grew up playing games shoulder to shoulder with friends. Inspired by the moment-to-moment strategy of fighting games and the big bosses of RPGs, Rotwood was developed to recapture the spirit of those good times.
We wanted progress to feel like it comes not just from new gear, but from you, the player, actually improving, so that each hunt you learn something new that inspires ideas for your next run. We've poured ourselves into Rotwood, and we hope you enjoy it.
Chaos rules!
And big old corrupted beasts drool in
Rotwood, a brand new side-scrolling brawler.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This Direct is better in the partner showcase. Not gonna lie.
by some hyped-up hostiles. So it's time to take up arms and dive into the fray.
Master a diverse combat system that rewards those who sharpen their skills. Want to get up close and crush some enemies? Wield a hammer.
Want to be a deadeye that snipes baddies from afar? Take aim with a bow.
Practice and perfect combo attacks for each weapon type to reach your destructive potential.
Experiment with gear combos to refine your build. Earn epic loot through victories. Then use it to face ever-increasing challenges.
And you'll need all the help you can get. Boss fights are not just a test of strength, but of wits. Study attack patterns carefully to find their weakness, and use well-placed strikes to hit them where it hurts.
A little extra muscle always helps too. Grab up to 3 of your friends either locally or online, and face the rots together.
Choose your weapon and get ready to take on the frenzied foes of Rotwood, hacking and slashing its way onto the Nintendo Switch 2 system as a console exclusive later today.
Oh, console exclusive. Okay. What's this game? It seems like a storytell game or something like that. Okay.
Most of the time, I'm wondering if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yo, this actually kind of looks kind of dope.
The teenage experience is unobtainable.
Because you know the perfect song for every moment. What song would be playing now?
I don't think it's been written yet.
Mixtape. Okay, that's a clever name. Hey, some of these games come near my birthday. That's kind of clean.
It's time to shine the spotlight on this brand new action RPG from the makers of Guacamelee and Nobody Saves the World.
In Blighted, the evil Sorcisto has consumed your village and infected the world with a deadly blight.
You are the lone survivor of Sorcisto's rampage, fighting to reclaim the memories of your people before you succumb.
But that same power can also be turned to your advantage. As you progress through this psychedelic western landscape, you'll accumulate blight by defeating enemies. The higher your blight, the fiercer enemies become, making combat harder, but also more rewarding.
Combat is nuanced and deadly for players of any level. Carefully time your attacks to weave through enemies, chain together combos, and perform powerful finishers to defeat punishing bosses.
Uncover dark mysteries as you explore this surreal and vibrant world, backed by a haunting original score.
Upgrade your hero at checkpoints, or by talking to key characters on your journey. And if you need a helping hand, a friend can drop in via local or online multiplayer for some 2-player co-op action.
Harness the power of blight and unravel the mysteries of a twisted world in Blighted, creeping its way onto the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall.
Hi, I'm Justin from Prophecy Games in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Jess.
And I'm Scott. We love the feeling of progression you get in roguelikes, and we were inspired to create an FPS roguelike in our favorite genre, sci-fi.
Sci-fi lets us imagine futures just out of reach, and in Dead Zone Rogue, every run pulls you deeper into that world, starting when you awaken on a mysterious ship.
We've worked hard to craft rich, immersive atmospheres, unique enemies, and snappy gunplay that leaves a lasting impact.
We hope you enjoy playing Dead Zone Rogue as much as we do.
A spaceship overrun with biomechanical creatures, an arsenal of modifiable weapons, and a mysterious origin to uncover. That's what awaits in Dead Zone Rogue, a new sci-fi shooter that combines tight, satisfying gunplay with strategic progression.
Select missions and squad up with friends, or fight solo through a series
I'm
of
not gonna lie,
challenging
this looks like
rooms
this is
with
running
support
on
for
the
mouse
Switch
controls
1.
using the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Oh, this is Switch 2 then, because it said mouse controls.
In high-intensity loops.
With hundreds of builds and a variety of foes, each run feels epic and unique.
All of this is backed by a rip-roaring original soundtrack.
Fight, revive, adapt, repeat in Dead Zone Rogue, emerging from the void on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, March 17th.
Before we go, let's check out some more exciting indie games heading to Nintendo
Okay,
Switch
it's about
2
to end.
and Nintendo Switch.
Because after this spotlight reels, then there's gonna be one last announcement after this. Okay, this looks cool. Unreal 2. Demo for Switch 2 later today. That's dope. This game reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it.
That's all for today's... Thomas, are you taking notes?
I have to. It might be a clue.
A clue for what?
The last game.
Okay, let's see.
Welcome to Mount Holly, the mysterious manor with locked doors and 45 shifting rooms.
In Blueprints, you embark
Blueprint.
on a
Oh, that's
first-person
clever.
genre-bending journey filled with a unique mix of mystery, strategy,
The art
and
style,
puzzles
what the
weave
art
together
style
to
reminds
create
me
an
of? Shoot,
unpredictable experience.
The mansion resets
it's
every
not.
day,
It's
and
not
every
Uncharted.
doorway
I
becomes a
forgot.
choice. So, manage your resources carefully to further your discoveries and get closer to finding the fabled Room 46.
Use mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controller to probe and poke at the manor's secrets, unraveling mysteries by discovering letters, diaries, and other revealing materials.
Take notes and draft your own adventure in Blueprints, available on the Nintendo Switch 2 system later today.
I thought it was gonna be today.
Now that we've solved that mystery, that's really all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed the games in today's showcase.
A big thank you, as always, to our indie community and partners for bringing their craft, adventures, and imaginations to players on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on all the latest news from Indie World.
Until next time,
happy gaming!
Not gonna lie, this was better than the partner showcase like a month ago. I am not gonna lie. I know a lot of people were mad that Deltarune did not get announced, but overall, my overall thoughts on the Direct, it was really good. I'll give like an 8 or 9 out of 10. It was actually really good Direct. Let's see. Of course, my most excited game had to be Dent Attack because I played it early because the devs gave me the demo early. I'm surprised I got delayed. I'm not surprised this game got delayed though. I kind of had a feeling. I was actually thinking about asking the devs. The dog right here pretty much sold me on the game. Like, if I ever get the game, it's mostly gonna be because of this dog right here. Let's see. I might get this game with my brother. I already know the Party Crashers, Vernias, Brent, and them. They're all gonna yell at each other like as per usual. And then what else? What else? What was this? This game looks interesting. This game I'll probably get if I had a Switch 2. Mini Shot looks pretty cool. Like, all the games are actually pretty good. Like, it was only a couple I'm like, I don't like. But overall, I thought the Indie Direct was good. Thank y'all so much for watching. The second we are going to rate somebody real quick. But hope y'all enjoyed the live. I will see y'all next time on Purple. We're going to rate someone in a second. But until next time, guys, goodbye and deuces. Okay, sorry, we're gonna rate, let's see who we're gonna rate real quick. Sorry, goodbye, y'all, goodbye.